Greetings comrades, Soviet Gaming here. Today we're taking a look at SINoALICE, the new game that just came out. It's something in between Gacha and Hero Collector, but not really. Let's take a look what do we have here. So the game is just out and first time you open it, it seems really confusing. It seems like all other games, but not really, because I haven't understood what the hell I was doing for the first few hours. So let's go over the game mechanics. First of all, we have XP and EP. XP is being used to level up your account, AP is being used to, well, that's energy to do missions. Mostly you will do missions in the story mode, going through the story and trying to get all those character storylines done, moving from one act to another, slowly plowing forward. Or you will do events where you will collect the resources for the upgrades and evolutions and so on, or some key events that are basically the timed events that will be in the game later. You can also play co-op battle, and that means you'll be joining your friends that are fighting right now, or the guild members, so basically you can help other people to fight the bosses. So for example, we have those guys fighting, we can join in the real time, help the guy who is fighting the boss to get the better result, well, to actually take out the enemy. Usually all those spots around the main character are being used by the AI players, by the CPU, and here we took their spot, so we can go out all out with our skill sets and attack the enemies with, you know, our mind and experience. Let's get done with those guys quickly, so let's get them out and destroy them and move on to explanation about the stuff. So we will get to the combat mechanics a little bit later, but that's how the fights look, the main fighting screen. Yeah, we're actually trying to finish off the boss. This is a pretty hard fight, to be honest. So we gotta try to be really careful and help our guy to destroy the enemy. Alright, casting the spell, it's almost dead, it's going down. So we should be able to take it out finally. It took a while. So yeah, basically that's how co-op works. You're helping other people to beat the waves, and sometimes some people will join your fights. In the end, you will still get the reward, so it's a good way to team up with someone if you can't beat the level yourself. So let's take a look how the actual fight works. Let's go over some levels and try to take those guys out using our AP to, well, kill the enemies, get XP and level up maybe. Every story fight starts with the intro with some small cutscene, which doesn't really mean that much. Only the first and the last levels give you the story parts. So here is a fight, it starts, you can go on auto and your character will use skills automatically, but fighting like that is actually slower, so you want to turn off auto when the fights are hard. You can pick enemy that you want to attack, use the skill, and your character will do the required action. Basically, that's all there is to the fight. Also, you can summon a powerful being that is being the nightmare, although it will take a while for it to summon, so probably in this fight he won't appear because the enemies will die before the nightmare will happen to appear on the screen. It will take like 7 seconds. Let's see if it will be. Nope, yeah, the enemies are dying. But yeah, that's basically everything there is to the game. You just pick the target, you attack, some weapons do single target attack, some weapons do multi-target attack, some weapons do healing, some weapons do debuffing, so there are a lot of opportunities you can use. As you'll progress through the campaign, you will unlock additional characters, additional jobs, additional skins. You can see them by those glowing portraits over here. They are called classes here, not the jobs, but classes. So the classes will actually govern which type of weapons will be preferred by that class, and they will give bonuses to that specific weapon. Moreover, there are two types of guys. First one is a spellcaster, second is a fighter, let's put it like that. So the spellcasters can use magical things like staffs, books, harps, and whatever there is magical as well. So they will use magical items as their weapons. While physical class will use something like actual weapons, guns, spears, swords, bows, all that stuff. So you can distinguish classes by that usable thing over here. So you can see that this guy can use those types of weapons, and this class can use those types of weapons. Moreover, each class have its own speciality. That means they have the bonuses for specific items. So for example, this Elise Cleric have bonuses to the staff. That means that staff will be more efficient when she will use the skills that are governed by the staff. So yeah, basically you want to aim to gear up your character with the specialty weapons. If you don't have them all, you can use usable ones as well. Moreover, each weapon have physical and magical attack, and when you click on the weapon skill, you will see that each weapon does magical or physical damage to the enemy. So you want to distinguish physical and magical attack, they are a little bit different. Same as attack, there is a defense which is physical and magical as well. There is a whole huge menu for the upgrades. You can upgrade your gear, that means leveling it up using the other gear. So you basically feed in other low tier gear to your high tier gear. Or you can level break it. Basically, when you level up your item to the maximum level, you can feed the same type of item to it, and it will raise its maximum level and maximum skill level. You can also evolve gear. I'm not really sure what it does because I haven't collected enough resources for that, but it seems that it will kinda make it even stronger, so the multiplier on the stats will be higher, I think. We will see. Same goes for classes. You can upgrade class using the mastery points that will unlock the different bonuses for each of your classes, and you can limit break your class as well when it will reach the maximum level. So there are a lot of ways to develop your characters and gear. You have a bunch of fodder items that can be used for the upgrades, and there are some items that are better to be sold, like those gold bags, so you can actually sell them no problem. Recommended button does fantastic job at managing everything, so you don't really want to worry too much about that. Of course, you have the normal missions that are available all the time in all the games. So you have the main missions that are being unlocked as you progress through the story. You have daily missions that have to be done daily, and you have event missions which are basically, well, one-time things, I guess. They award you different stuff like premium currency or some useful gear. By the way, you have premium currency over here, which is mostly used for summoning, and you have gold. So there are only two types of currency, and the premium currency is all the same. There is no free to get premium currency and pay to win currency, so that's really, really nice, because I've encountered some games where premium currency is being divided. One of those is being got in-game and another is being paid, and they are kind of different, so this one is good in that concern. Considering the summoning, everything like that is being done in the grimoire, and here you can actually press the button, press the grimoire, and you will get some books, and those books will contain different weapons or characters or anything that you might need. Let's pull it. It's being done like that. You have those fantastic crazy dolls over here. They will kinda do different stuff, and in the end you will get some different items. You have chance to get SR over here, you can get S stuff over here. All of those are pretty nice and pretty useful. Got S. No SRs today, so unlucky. Well, wherever, it's not that bad. Also, there are different medals that you can acquire using the different activities. Charm, Friend, Medal of Desire, and Royal Medals. They can be exchanged for different prizes. Some of those are really good, some of those aren't really good. But overall, you can get a lot of different useful stuff using those, so you want to collect them, that's for sure. Other than the daily missions, you have the Rookie's Path, which is basically the series of missions for the beginner players that reward you with different stuff. It's pretty easy to follow those advices, and they will give you quite a good reward, so I strongly advise doing that if you just started the game. When you're running out of AP, of energy to do missions, you can start purifying. That will allow you to recover energy by clearing floors of some demons. I don't really understand what's that, but I think up to rank 20 you can actually use it unlimited times, so you can use it as many times as you want, guys. This one is time-based, so you want to do it as fast as possible, and yeah, the faster you do it, the more you do it, the more EP you will recover, the more AP you will recover, the more energy you will get, guys. So this is pretty fun game. I thought that like the fight is being done like that when I first got into the game, but in reality it's a little bit different. The game is a little bit different from that. It's not that intense. This is a good way to get a lot of XP, to get a lot of energy, so you can use it when you want to. Wow, that one is fat. Yeah, we're done. We got plenty of XP, plenty of AP, and yeah, look at that. That's pretty nice. There is also massive PvP that's called Coliseum. You gotta join the guild to do that. By the way, the guild mechanics, right? You can join the guild. At start it have 15 members. I don't know if it will be expanded later on or not. It have levels as well. And right now the only use for the guild is going into the Coliseum and fighting other guilds. Coliseum is basically massive 15 versus 15 fight, and it's happening at some particular time, and it lasts for 20 minutes. So it seems like a fun thing. I haven't been there yet, so we will make specific guide on that a bit later, I think. So subscribe if you haven't yet, so you won't miss that. As far as I understand, in the Coliseum you will have real-time fight between all the members, and it's a really complex fight. Your guys can be in Vanguard, which will be attacking, your guys can be attackers, healers, support, so there are different teams that you can join, and it is pretty cool. So I think it will be fun. Other than that, I should mention that this game doesn't have AFK rewards, which most of the gacha games have, so if you expect to earn something while you're AFK, you won't get anything. This game requires you to grind, this game requires you to play the levels in order to get the rewards. I played this for like 4 hours and I only managed to clear just few of those chapters, and I already hit the wall in the chapter 3 over there. So I guess somewhere around this area the fights will start getting brutal, and that's really fun. Let's take another look at the fight while we're at it, and we are fighting those guys. I will try to do it fast using the skills. Yeah, actually my main character is a healer, so she doesn't really use that many offensive spells, because most of the spellcaster things are for defense debuffs and that kind of stuff, so they aren't really aggressive unless you'll build them that way. Another drawback that I see in this game, that you don't have the double speed, so all the fights are being done in the real time just like that, so you can't make it faster. And I've cutted out a lot of loading screens for you guys because they take a while. As you can see, fight is taking a while. Then there are a lot of animations that you can skip. It's unskippable, guys. After that, when the stage is clear, you're waiting for this. I'm clicking all time. It doesn't go away. Loading screen. Alright, loading screen, clear bonus. Okay, now we're waiting for this stuff. Done. Now we're waiting for this stuff. Done. And only now we can go to the next level. Load everything again. Loading. Cutscene. We can skip this one. Alright, we skip the cutscene. After that, we're loading the fight again. And you see that actually, in the early levels, the loading takes way more time than actual fighting, because the fights are being done really fast. The enemies are pretty weak. Most of them are being one-shotted, specifically if you're playing as a tech character. Unlike my lady here, she is a healer again. So yeah, it's taking a while, although the graphic is pretty cool. I would like to have something like double speed here or triple speed multiplier. That will make this faster, because it's taking forever. Honestly, most of the fights, not some, but most of the fights while you're grinding are boring, and there is nothing fun in that. Like, they are really easy. Unless you'll get to the hard part, it will be just a grind. I won't torture you with more loading screens because it takes a while. Moreover, in the menu, when you want to add a friend, like you're playing together with someone, you know someone in real life who plays this game, you want to add him as a friend, you go to the friends area. And guess what? In order to follow someone, you gotta either make a friend pass over here, so you publish it, you have this number, you send it to your friend, and he have 1 hour. 1 hour to join you, and this code can be used only once, guys. To do that, you have to enter this code over here, and your friend can join you, so it's a really weird setting. Moreover, you can search player by an ID, but this is not a name, this is ID of your account, so you can't find someone by their nickname. This is really weird in 2020. I don't know why they made it like that, but that's how it is. If you know where to find your ID, you go to the menu, you go to the profile over here, and you can find your ID right here. You can copy paste it, there is a button, but in reality, it's not really easy to find. I found it just now after so many hours. I guess I wasn't really right about the free and paid currency being the same, because I see it right here. When transferring your account between iOS and Android operating systems, any paid Twilight Crystals will become free Twilight Crystals. So that doesn't sound well to me, so I guess we will see in the future, but I have a bad feeling about this. This never ends well. At least you can transfer your account from iOS to Android, so that's pretty good. Since we're talking about premium stuff, let's go to the shop and see how it looks. I've never been here myself yet. You can purchase Twilight Crystals here. Let's see. Oh, whoa. Oh my god, it's so weird. Okay, the shop looks really weird and not really intuitive. The numbers of crystals you are getting aren't even. Like, you can purchase 208 crystals and a weapon for, I think it's about $20. I'm not entirely sure. rubles to dollars is different all the time. So yeah, you don't get the normal deals like you get in other games like 50, 100 and so on crystals. It's different random numbers all the time, but yeah, here is where you get that stuff. Oh yeah, one more important thing about the events, guys. Those events are being held on particular times. So you can't log in at any time during the day and do the event, do the mass PvP or something like that. That's called Coliseum. You have to log in at particular time that's written over here, and only then the event will be active. So you gotta adjust your schedule to the game. I never liked that, but I guess those events are being real time, and this is the only way to make sure that you'll have people playing with you all the time. But yeah, that's not really nice. Then you have item sets here that can be purchased with the crystals, so this is available for free-to-play guys, I guess, as well, if you saved enough. And actually, the fighters that I call them fighters are called Vanguard, and the mages are called Rearguard. I just learned that right now, guys. So you can get this pack of items, pack of gear, and the price is pretty good, so I guess it's a good deal. You might want to go for it when you have enough of those premium currency things. And of course you can expand your inventory because the storage space is very limited and it costs some of the premium currency as well. But yeah, enough guidance from me for the guides. We will make a specific video, and right now I think we are done. Oh no, we're not. We want to take a look at all the waifus, right? This is my favorite waifu so far. She looks really dope. This is the second waifu that I liked. She, believe it or not, that's Cinderella. So that's how Cinderella looks in their opinion. Pretty cool. I like how she looks. And then we have some of those allies. The allies, basically. She looks pretty dope as well, but not really my type. And we have different other characters that I don't really like. And you can have different skins of the same character. So we have allies swordsman, which is called Brawler, I think. I don't remember the name. And you have the spellcaster allies as well. That looks totally different, but the same at the same time. Same goes with our lady that was on our home screen. We have the mage skin of her, which looks totally different, but I like the Spear 1 Paladin build more. So yeah, you have a really good art of the characters here. I really like it a lot. It looks pretty cool. You have all your favorite fairy tales characters like Sleeping Beauty here. So yeah, the art is being done really well. I really like it, and I like the voiceover of those ladies. So yeah, each character is voiced over, and they all have like really cool voices, and it's a pleasure to listen to them. Yep. So yeah guys, let me know in the comments what do you think about the SINoALICE, what do you like about it or don't like it, if you played it or not. While you go into the comment section, please leave a like to this video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet, and make sure to hit that bell button, that's really important. Also, you might want to join our Discord, we discuss a lot of stuff over there, you'll love it. You might want to follow me on Twitch for live streams. I'm streaming PC games that are pretty sophisticated, so if you like people struggling, you'll love it there. And follow me on all my social media, the links are over here or in the description or in the pinned comment or in the Discord. You'll find them if you want to. That's about it for now. Thank you for watching, guys. Soviet out. До свидания.